everybody, it's Yana and this is my Rookies on the Range. So we're going to be doing, it's a speed drill, but I call it the UCLA drill. I didn't go to UCLA, but I went to summer camp when I was like 11 years old, and the head coach taught me this drill, and I feel like it's the most important drill of my entire putting routine before my round. So let's get into it. I start off by, kind of measuring 1.5 feet behind the hole, because that's kind of the speed I tend to aim for when I'm putting, during my tournaments. And normally I'll do this uphill and downhill, but today we're gonna go downhill. And so I start off with like 1.5 feet there, and then I'll take like 5 paces this way. So that's 15 feet. And basically the whole object of this drill is to get these 2 balls inside of the hole in that tee, just to kind of get my speed dialed in. And then once I make 2 of them in a row, then I'll take a step back until I get to 30 feet, so 10 paces. So we'll try it out. See, obviously that was just a bit too firm, so we're just gonna try to soften it. Oh, I'll count it. It was a good putt, but normally I'll just go back, put this one back here, and just try to do the same thing again. If you don't get 2 in a row, you have to start over, so it gives me a little bit of pressure. Boom. So then I just move it 1 more pace back, and then just keep going on and on. Get these 2 balls until I go to 30 feet.
So what is your favorite part about being on tour so far?
I love the traveling and, just being to places I've never been. Last week we were in Atlantic Beach, and I've never been to that part of Florida. And, I love the food there. I love the atmosphere. I love the beach. So I really like the opportunity to get to play in places that I've never been before.
What stop on the schedule this year are you most excited for?
Ooh, I'm really excited for my home tournament in Las Vegas at Spanish Trail. I haven't really played there much growing up, but I'm excited because, I'll be competing in front of a home crowd, so I'm most excited for that. Whew. A little bit of wind got it, but we made 2 of them inside that 1.5 feet, so we move it 1 more back. It's a bit of a long drill if you can't get the speed down quite right, but once you kind of get in the groove of it and you get the speed down at the greens, then it makes it pretty easy. I would say downhillers are definitely harder than the uphillers for sure. I feel like playing a lot of AJGAs and USGA events really helped me, and also getting sponsors invites as an amateur into Epson and LPGA and major events. So I think that's really helped me this season, just kind of be a little bit more calmer going into these events. I know sometimes it's tough for, rookies to compete, especially when you're just so new to this. I mean, even I feel like I'm really new to this. So I think those experiences have really helped me out for sure with the pressure.
How are you feeling about the rest of the season? I mean, you got in on off the reserve list at the first week of this
yeah.
Top 10 your way through the rest.
So I know. I'm feeling pretty confident. I really had no expectations for the first and second tournament. I was just trying to play the best that I possibly could. I'm happy that I did, because I wouldn't be here if I didn't. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to keep that motivation and try to keep that momentum going throughout the rest of the season. Hopefully we'll be holding some trophies by the end of this season. I hope I'll get my tour card, but just having fun out here is really the most important thing to me. And just I guess hanging out on here, so. Yeah, it's a long drill. This one's fast. Jeez. I did not pick a good putt for this. Ooh. That one's super quick. Dang. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a really bad putt to do it on. Kind of like dive in.
Where it's very clearly missing the hole and then it just cuts to it immediately.
Yeah, like, oh, didn't mean to show that. Try to make one. Okay, wait, that one actually looks good. Go! Oh yeah. Oh! That was nice. That was nice. Let's see if I can do it again. Go! Oh yeah. Oh!